Welcome everyone. This is Sean, your onboarding advisor here at AssetMap. And today we're going to be going through the process of how do we get our clients into the application? Where do we start? There's three different ways that we can get clients into AssetMap. And today we're going to be going through manually adding clients into the application. From the home screen, you're going to see this option for Add Household. If we click on Add Household, it's going to bring us to a screen where it's going to highlight the three different ways we can get clients into the application. We can manually add them, we can utilize Discovery for prospect clients, or we can use integrations in terms of our existing book of business. We're going to click on the option for Get Started under Manual. We're going to highlight Discovery as well as integrations in our videos to come. If I click Get Started under Manual, it's going to bring us to a screen where we need to enter in the household details. First, we want to start with the household name. City and state are optional, and then we want to enter in the members. I'll enter in myself for the example today. First name, last name, age, as well as gender. When we click on Add Member, it's going to give us the option to add additional members or to add additional entities. You can enter in as many members or entities as you want via this screen. We'll add one more member, and it's going to ask us for similar information. First name, last name, age, as well as gender, and the role associated with that individual. When we click on Add Member, once we've entered in the members and entities, we're going to click on the option for Add Household. This will create the household within the system. It'll also create the members and bring us to the screen where we can begin to build out the asset map. From this screen, if you right-click, it's going to bring up a Quick Actions menu. We can view those same actions within our menu on the left-hand side. The easiest way to accomplish tasks via the asset map is to right-click. You'll see that you can manually add in additional boxes onto the asset map, like a cash flow, an asset, a liability, or an insurance policy. This will create one box within this household. Where we recommend to start, and what we've seen successfully implemented across our advisor base, is to begin with a stencil. Another term for stencil is financial template. We're going to be explaining stencils much more in depth in our videos to come. I'm going to click on Apply Stencil, and we're going to use the Millennial one in terms of our example today. If I click on Apply Stencil, rather than starting from scratch with a client that we have some information about, we can utilize this template as our starting point. Maybe we know their income sources. We've got a good idea about the property. We've got a good idea about their investment accounts. This will give us a starting point that we can utilize and then expand on. And from here, we don't need to navigate away from this screen. If I want to enter in additional information, all I need to do is click on the appropriate box. Maybe I know the income for Sean. If I click on this tile, it'll bring up that box in the center of the screen. We can enter in the source as well as the annual amount. We'll save that directly onto the asset map. Each one of these tiles has three different sections, one for essentials, one for details, and one for notes. The essentials are the basic information that we need: reference name, location, and value. Details allows us to get a bit more granular: contributions that are occurring over a period of time, beneficiary information, as well as some information that live behind the scenes. Every asset, member, cash flow, anything on the asset map also has an additional section for notes. Anything that we place within this location will show up via the Notes tab over to the left. This is a great way to begin our financial conversations by organizing the client's financial landscape. We can also delete out items that aren't relevant. If we click on this Search and Select tool in the upper left-hand corner, this will allow us to proactively get rid of the items that we don't want to address with these individuals. Maybe they don't have any other income. Maybe they paid off their student loans. We don't have a frozen 401k. As I select these items, it'll queue it up in the upper right-hand corner and allow me to streamline the conversation for the individuals that I'm working with. If I click on Delete, it'll allow me to delete those four financials in a very streamlined manner and then continue the conversation with some of the additional items that we want to gather or address with these individuals. If we need to manually add clients into the application, stencils will save us a lot of time in doing so. It'll also allow us to have very proactive conversations via the asset map, and we can utilize it as a template in order to enter in the additional information. It's going to get us to the point where we can lead our meetings via this one-page visual in terms of the asset map.